Hey, everyone. Welcome. And it is Tuesday today, and I'm really excited to be here. Welcome to my party, and definitely say hello. And we're here live at 5. And this week, I started a whole theme on, the most overlooked platform, which is LinkedIn. And today, I just want to say that you could actually spend 13 minutes a day on LinkedIn and get results. And here's the thing, I noticed a lot of people are always kind of complaining about that they, have a profile on LinkedIn and they never get a client from LinkedIn. And so I always ask them afterwards, it's like, well, how much time do you spend on LinkedIn? And they'll say something like, oh, I have not been on LinkedIn for weeks or a year. Or one time I set up a profile and I never went back to it. So today I just want to encourage you, you can spend 13 minutes. And here's the best way you can actually divide up your 13 minutes. So for instance, for 2 minutes, once you get onto LinkedIn for 2 minutes, I just basically want you to spend some time to see who has been viewing your profile. And the reason I suggest that is because, for instance, I do social media marketing, okay? I do social media management. I have a lot about digital marketing and digital products and stuff like that. And so if everybody who's viewing my profile is not my ideal client and they're all social media people, that means that my profile is actually attracting the wrong people. So that is the reason why you want it. And I could say spend a minute on it. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes, but I'm going to actually add this all up to 13 minutes. So just do 2 minutes. Okay, so here you go. Then the next thing I want you to do is connect with some people. Send some invitations to connect. So not just, I see that we're the member, I see that we both have a LinkedIn profile, blah, 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 but send it custom. Like here's one that I've done many times. When I meet somebody new at one of my networking events, I always say where I met them. Hey, it was great talking to you today at the Chamber of Commerce meeting. I would love to connect with you here. Or be more specific, hey, I'd love to connect with you here. We met at the Chamber of Commerce. We talked about this. However you want to, customize it or personalize it, that's what I suggest you do. And I would spend 4 minutes a day just, connecting with new people. Okay, so that's all together. Now we're at 6 minutes. The next is you want to look above. You have all those tabs, like networking, home, that bar. You want to just briefly go on messages. You want to briefly go on to see. You want to spend 3 minutes doing this, and you want to briefly just glance over to see if you're missing anything. The next thing is, as you're going through those bars, you want to accept invitations. And by the way, we're going to spend 4 minutes on accepting invitations. And maybe that's 1 or 2. Maybe you have 14 of them, but you're only going to connect with 2 right now, because basically I want you to go over and I want you to go into their profile and look to see if there's someone that you want to connect with. So do I want to connect with every social media person? No. If you're an accountant, do you want to connect with every accountant? No. If you're a real estate agent, do you want to do that? If you're a travel agent. So be very specific on who you want to connect with when you are actually accepting an invitation. You do not have to accept every invitation. So for a social media person, if they want to connect with me, they have to send me a genuine customized note if they want to connect with me. And here's one other criteria. They have to be active on LinkedIn. So you want them to have at least over 200-300 connections, and you want to see if they've been active. So you want to be careful of not connecting with everybody, because you don't want them to spam all your connections. So those are 4 things. So if you're viewing the profile and to see if you want to see who's viewing your profile, that should take 2 minutes. Then add another 4 minutes on sending custom invitations to connect. So that's 6 altogether. Review tabs for about 3 minutes. That's 9 altogether. In the last 4 minutes, you're going to accept invitations. 13 minutes a day, and I can guarantee you, you're going to have some results. Now, it may not be, you may not get a client right away, but you may get the result of somebody connecting with you and then writing you. And don't go right to the sales pitch right away. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. We're going to talk about how not to be a sales pitcher. And until tomorrow, I'll see you soon on Facebook Live.